Welcome back. We are here at the HBCU Showcase at the Armory in New York City. This is one of the first meets of the year in 2023. NCAA season is just kicking off. We saw meets in Clemson. We saw meets in Arkansas. We saw things in Texas Tech, right? All across the country, athletes are really breaking things out. We even saw NCAA records go down already. But at this HBCU Showcase, we saw some great high-quality performances. One of the teams I know everyone loves is North Carolina A&T. And we're going to be talking about one athlete who really set up her season very well for what she's going to be doing for the rest of this season. Paula Salmon from North Carolina A&T. Let's dive into it.
Well, going to the scene is pretty good. I'm at a good place right now because I know I'm better than this. But, it's just a work in progress, trying to fix up my technique, clean some things up, and, I'll be ready in March.
Salmon competed for high school in Brooklyn, New York, and was one of the top hurdlers in the nation, both indoors and outdoors. Because of the quality she produced in high school, she made her way down to North Carolina A&T, and as we know, in the past few years, A&T has become one of the most dominant programs in the country. Names like Kayla White and Cambria Sturgis, along with a host of other women, recently competed for the program, and they are still building exceptional talent.
Well, back in the days, I was talented, but not as talented as I am now. But my performance got me to A&T. So high school was a wild journey, a lot of ups and downs, from competing in PSAL to running unattached. So, it's a good journey.
In her first season, Salmon was building on what she did in high school and running very consistent times, including an indoor 60-meter hurdle best of 8.44 seconds. Now, though she didn't make it to the NCAA Indoor Championships, she did qualify for the NCAA preliminary rounds outdoors in both the 100 hurdles and 400-meter hurdles in that 2019 season. The world went into lockdown in 2020, so we unfortunately didn't get to see what she was really capable of that year. And more specifically, though she ran a full indoor campaign, the NCAA championships were canceled the day of the meet. So for a second year in a row, Salmon's chances at indoors were cut short. But a best of 8.08 seconds in the 60-meter hurdles really boded well for what was to come in the following year. In 2021, coming back from the off year, she dialed things back a bit and didn't hit the times we previously saw. So once again, unfortunately missed out on those NCAA indoor championships. But outdoors was another story. An early season time of 13.07 seconds in the 100-meter hurdles immediately showed that Salmon was moving in the right direction. Then at the NCAA East prelims, she stepped up to another level. First, a windy time of 12.79 seconds in the heats, then a legal time of 12.89 seconds in the quarterfinals. Salmon not only broke the 13-second barrier, but she now qualified for her first NCAA championships. A huge milestone which once again was indicative of where she was going. At those 2021 NCAAs, though Salmon didn't make it out of the semifinals, she did prove that she could not only be consistent, but also run with the best ladies in the country. Enter 2022, and she immediately starts off with a bang. In her first two meets of the year, Salmon runs 5 60-meter hurdle races, all under 8 seconds, with an overall personal best of 7.83 seconds. That time made her the third fastest hurdler in NCAA history, and just 0.6 of a second away from the NCAA record. And just for some context, her 60-meter hurdle personal best entering the year was 8.08 seconds from 2020. So at this point, she was immediately put into the conversation as a potential NCAA champion. Well, at those NCAA championships, she maintained her consistency running 7.94 seconds in the prelims, along with 6 other women who also ran sub 8 seconds, which set things up for a hotly contested final. But unfortunately, in her first NCAA championship final, disaster struck at the worst moment. After Aaliyah Armstrong of LSU false started in the lane next to Salmon, the final went off clean, but Salmon hit the first hurdle and was immediately out of the race. Though this was devastating, this would simply be motivation and fuel to the fire that she would be cooking up for outdoors.
Well, I'm just gonna try to take that energy and carry it over to now, because I know what I've done back then, and I know what I need to fix and clean up. So that's all that's my main focus and what I'm gonna work on.
Well, in just her third competition of that 2022 outdoor season, Salmon ran a personal best of 12.63 seconds in the 100-meter hurdles. That improved on her previous best of 12.89 seconds by over 0.2 of a second, and also got her into the NCAA top 20, clocking her in at number 19 all time. Backing that up a week later with a time of 12.66, Salmon was ready to go to the NCAA championships and this time perform like the world knew that she could. And she did not disappoint. At the 2022 NCAA Outdoor Championships, after a time of 12.68 seconds in the prelims, Salmon ran 12.85 seconds in the final, finishing 4th place and earning her first NCAA All-American honors. Now, though this wasn't a first place finish, this was a big deal considering all the ups and downs that she had encountered throughout her NCAA career. Now, as we enter 2023, Salmon opened up in the 60-meter hurdles, 4x2, and 200-meter dash at the HBCU Showcase here in New York City.
It's really a good experience. I'm excited to be here with my teammates, especially Luciana. You know, she's a hurdler, and I've been working with her for almost a whole year, you know, pushing all my teammates, quarter milers, the sprinters, everyone. And being here is it's an honor to be back home, honestly. I'm enjoying the experience, the energy from everyone, and everybody showing HBCU love.
Now, though the times weren't anything crazy, she has already proven that she could be one of the best in the NCAA and certainly has the potential to be one of the best in the world. Along with Salmon, keep an eye out for names like Grace Stark of Florida, Aaliyah Armstrong of LSU, Akira Nugent of Baylor, and a couple other women. All these ladies will be pushing the pace on what's actually possible in both the 60-meter hurdles and 100-meter hurdles all throughout 2023.
So what does it mean for you to come down to an HBCU?
Well, it really means a lot to know the history, because you know, NCAT is one of the biggest HBCUs in the whole entire world. So you know, it's an honor to actually be there. I've been there for 6 years. I've learned a lot, met a lot of people, great people, and the alumni, they always come back and show love, especially to the athletes.
So let me know what you think about Paula Salmon from North Carolina A&T. Do you think she's a threat to win the NCAA championships this year? What about some of her competition? Will we see some of the top times from 2022 replicated across the board from ladies in the hurdles? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and be back again next time. Thanks for watching.